Pre-Season Matchday 2 of the FFL. And today's a big day because you could potentially put teams through and eliminate teams from the knockout stage of the tournament. Just doing the posts while the teams come out and stuff for the first game. And here we have Dan's Ajax versus Carl's Real Madrid for the first game of today. I'm just doing the things, that's why it's quiet for the tech. Ajax, the only team to get a draw last week of Sheffield Wednesday. Every other game was a win and a loss to the team and whatnot. Dan's Ajax made a few changes. Got Inaki Williams on for Bergeron and Padres on for Canadas. And Real Madrid and Carl changed his team up a little bit, gone back to his old formation that done him so well last season of the 4-2-3-1. Audrey and Masic seeing at CDM, Wibri, Mkhitaryan, Charisma, the Cams and Kevin Volland starting ahead of Costa and Falcao today. Obviously Carl wasn't happy with his strikers last week because neither of them done much really. But yeah, we kick off here in the first game at the Johan Cruyff Arena. And Padres is already through, puts the ball in and Ruth have a snag out of the air. A win for Ajax. We'll probably put him at 1 foot for them into the knockout stage. And we're in for Madrid. Give him a chance. A great tackle by Matic though. We'll see if Madrid do here as well. They're definitely out of the tournament. Savic trying to go past Woodby and can't. Wibbery passes it to Kevin Volland. Alaba forward to Wibbery. Alaba, good tap on Callaghan and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Alaba throwing it to Mkhitaryan. Kevin Volland now on the ball, back to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan shoots from range and it's off the crossbar. Philippe Yusuf then, acrobatic clearance, he hit the ball away, but that's a fantastic shot there from Mickey hitting the crossbar. Onana was rooted. Madrid unlucky to go 1-0 up there. Definitely new formation working already. Massive, a good interception there, and yeah, formation's doing well. We'll be trying to turn over, gets the ball through. It's Mkhitaryan, it's a good tackle there from someone, but Kevin Volland shoots and there's a great save from Onana, forcing the corner for Madrid. We'll be coming short for the corner now. Alaba whips it in. Philippe Ruiz with a great clearance away. Kevin Volland trying to get a foot on it but couldn't. And we breathe the throw in, right in the Quaresma. Kyle Walker, good ball inside, find Matic. Woodbury to Mkhitaryan. Woodbury playing it through to Quaresma. Another good save from Onana. Lovely ball there from Woodbury to find Quaresma. Thanks to both Billy and Dean, aka Wyson or RYICDN _ and Dean at KnottNormalGames. That's not spelled KNOTT, Normal Games. Much appreciate it, guys. We breathe the corner in and Bardes heads it away. Well, Abidal. Playing it forwards to Ribery. Mkhitaryan finds Griezmann, Alaba. Good block there from Pereira. Taawoun forward to Paredes, Arthur. Pereira's pushing forward now. Continues to push as well, one holding for the picture. There's a good ball in, but Maguire just getting ahead of Balotelli there, head out for a throw in. Throw in a corner. Ajax have a bit of pressure with the corner. Deeply space short to Arthur. Arthur puts it in, and Ruffier punches it away. Lucky Williams shoots, but it's couldn't get hold of it and it's gone wide. But Ajax looking to get back into the game there, and that's a good breakaway there from a Pereira. Maguire playing it to a Kyle Walker. Maguire's back to the keeper. Ruffier to Maguire. Madrid trying to play out from the back here. Mkhitaryan to Matic. Kevin Folland. Mickey, Griezmann, Folland. Can't keep the hold, or we can keep hold of the ball. He gets tackled by man the second time round. Pereira. Arthur. Forwards to Callahan. Taawoun, Matic. Ribery through to Mickey, and Mickey's through to Folland. And Folland should have put the ball in the box there, but he didn't. Lost his time, and Savic's there to help defend. See, keeping the ball alive though for Madrid. Ribery to Alaba. Back to Ribery, back to Alaba. And Callahan's intercepted it, and Pereira's played the ball to him. And Paredes pushing forward with Savic with him as well. Got Williams on the left hand side, she finds Philippe Luis. We play back to him, he will. And Williams now putting the ball across the box, and well, Abidal had to get a leg on that. Balotelli was there waiting for the ball to come in. Arthur playing the ball through to Paredes. Attack from Maguire. Matic to Ribery, and Ribery to Mickey. Ribery pushing the ball down the line, trying to find Mkhitaryan, but Pereira's a bit quicker and he's going to get to that first. And that's forward to Paredes. Savic. Philippe Luis. Paredes. Mkhitaryan gets push from him, but keeps the ball. And it's giving the ball away to Matic. Just push forward. Can spank him, Matic. See the ball here. That's a lovely through ball to Ribery, and what a goal for Real Madrid. Getting their first goal in this tournament from Ribery, and that's a lovely ball for Matic there to set the goal. Pushing forward, Matic picks the ball up, and just a lovely little layoff. Oh, Scarface grabs one. That's for half time as well. One goal to have. Callahan. If Ajax can get something going before half time. Paredes. Would be a good attack on Matic, will try to clear, but Callahan gets a leg on it. Philippe Luis now. Inside to Arthur. We're trying to get back to him. He does eventually. Oh, Savic this time. Savic loses the ball to Rodri. Mkhitaryan. Matic to Ribery. Ribery putting the ball in, and Bartaki there's a header away. That should be half time, yep. Well, we were definitely having the bit of the first half there. And kick us off here in the second half. The first game here. Or Cananes is on for Padres for Ajax. See what Cananes can do in the second half after being subbed or swapped out for Padres in this game. Fulham pushing forward. As well, it's a lovely ball in, but Mickey just can't get his head to it, and Chris was not be able to keep it in. That's a lovely ball in actually from Fulham. Shame Mickey didn't have the pace to get to it in time. Oh no, playing the goal kick short, finding Mandalas. Savic, back to Felipe Luis. Savic forwards to Williams. Savic, trying to find Williams but can't. Walk up forward to Matic, Mkhitaryan. Rodri pushing forwards. Fulland, back to Rodri. Manas with a good tackle. A lot of people forward for Manas as well. Canales. Arthur. Williams back to Arthur. I feel touched there from Williams. Arthur forwards to Felipe Luis. And Luis has just stepped offside there. As Madrid make a sub here. We've got Falcao coming on for Fulland. Pushing forward is Ajax. Galatasaray. Keon puts the ball in and Cole Walker heads it away. Falcao playing it to Matic. Ribery turns that play. Canaz with the throw in, going back to Bossagli. Arthur. Callahan. Got a substitution for Ajax with a Bergwijn coming on for Williams. Pereira going back as well. Bossagli back to Pereira. Arthur inside to Savic. Savic trying to find a Bergwijn but can't. Good interception there from Kyle Walker, he's pushing forward. Christmas finds Mickey, who finds Kyle Walker, he's made a good one forward. It's a good ball in, but I don't know, I'm saying collects easily enough. Pereira inside to Arthur. Callahan giving the ball away to Ribery, and Ajax have had trouble holding possession this game. But Callahan's pushing forward with a lot of space there, and it's a good ball in as well. And Candace, and it comes off Maguire. It's a lovely ball in there from Callahan finding Canales. Arthur forward to Balotelli. Callahan to Savic. Pereira. Callahan's offside, just. Philly might be. Both teams making a sub here. Rodrigo coming off for Balotelli for Ajax, and Ribery's going off for Gudes for Real Madrid. And Alaba will punt it forward. Bossagli win the ball back for Ajax. Bergwijn to Savic. Felipe Luis. Savic. Rodrigo, Arthur, Callahan, Pereira. Comes off Gudes and he's going to go out for a corner here. And just see if he can get to it. Nope. Ajax with the corner here. Felipe puts it deep and Rufe comes and collects. We might have punched it, but no, you've done well to hold on to that. You find Falcao with the kick out. Mkhitaryan's got Gudes to his left and you'll find him. Gudes pushing forward, a lot of space there. Ball's open and it's a good ball in. Falcao didn't go for it. Thought that was been Falcao's for sure, but didn't want to attack it. And now Ajax are pushing forward. Oh, that's a poor pass from Canales. I know it's a pass or touch. Falcao's done well to hold the ball up and plays it to Mickey. Mickey shoots and that's a fantastic save from 1-0. Keep the score at 1-0. Mickey should have done better there, but it's a fantastic save either way from 1-0. Young Ajax keeper. See what Alaba can do with this corner here. Canada's a good header away. Over there, playing it forward to Falcao. Woodry. Gressman plays it back to Woodry and Woodry puts it in. And good head away from Pereira. Gudez to Alaba. And Manolas with the clearance away. Ooh, Maguire with a heavy touch there. This pass, but the rest of his teammates helped him with the mistake there. Savic forward to Bergeron. Savic, Bergeron. Manolas, Savic. Back to Manolas. A nice to see the options here really. Savic switching the play to find Pereira. Callahan. Pereira. Savic. Just nothing really on for Ajax, so I might as well taking the time pushing forward. Canada's Bergeron, probably the last chance Ajax are going to get. It's been wasted for a heavy touch. And Rodri clears it out. But referee's going to let him have. I saw a minute and a half of added time, so I see to make this count. Fidry's looking to throw long, and does, with Rodrigo. And it's a Savic. So lovely ball, and it's a good block from Matic. And Ruffy's going to miss it, and it's going to be a last chance corner here for Ajax. Fidry's plays it near post Savic, and it's an easy catch for Ruffy. And that looks to be the end of the game, yep. A well-needed win there for Madrid to keep him alive in the tournament. Ajax see himself not out of it just yet, but it's gonna take a win here really for Wednesday to hold out any decent hope. Man of match goes to Matic with a 9.0, and well deserved. We'll move on to game 2. We see Sod's Sheffield Wednesday versus Roach's Raed. Oh, one moment. So, Sheffield Wednesday, they were a team to draw, the other team to draw last week, and our way took 3 points in their game against Madrid. So Raed looking comfortable after the first game. Probably the surprise of the first set of games. That and Bohemians winning as well. Would have been big upsets, I guess. So Sheffield Wednesday is to line up a few player changes. Got a Koloff in, a Kanji in, Gomez in, and Lacazette in. Got off at left back, Akanji at centre back. Talisco dropping back to centre mid. Depay dropping back to Cam / centre forward, and Lacazette front. Roach, unsurprisingly, unchanged his team from the 3-0 win against Madrid last week. In his crazy 3-3-2-2 formation that he's got lined up. And like I said, kicks off here the same game, and the second game of Group A as well. Now if they go through the fucking remembering if it's Rabo or Rabiot. Asensio to Kodov, back to Asensio. Puts the ball in. And Lacazette already. And really chance from Lacazette. Obviously he didn't play in the first game. So to give him a chance here. Mendy to Aspas. De Jong. Gnabry. Rabiot with a good tackle. Rabiot, I'm gonna go Rabiot. I will remember it one day. I actually learned it one day. And stick to it. So Rabiot playing it through to Kodov. Depay. Lovely turn. Trying to find Kodov again, but it's intercepted by Chimorula. Aspas. Finds Draxler back to Aspas. Lovely ball in, and Leno does well to punch it away. Mendy gets tackled by Asensio. Finds Depay. Asensio back to Depay and Lacazette. Depay. Rabiot. Loses the ball there, and it's by Neves. And Aspas will release Draxler. Good turn from Draxler. There's a lovely ball in as well, but Akanji does well to head it away. Draxler turns again. Asensio tackles out of play for a throw-in. Draxler will find Neves. Draxler with a lovely ball in, and De Jong with a good header. It's a good save from Leno. Lacazette trying to find Rabiot but can't. Martinez, led by Semedo. Semedo will find Gomez. Semedo, lovely turn. Socrates forward to Tedesco. Rabiot to Depay. Tedesco. Good help by Neves. Aspas to Neves. Martinez. De Jong, lovely over the top ball, but Semedo said to head it away. Not Madrid. Raed did not have any same attacking prowess as it did against Real Madrid. Juventus put in a bit more of a challenge than Madrid did last time. They can set it through to Asensio. Asensio makes that hold the ball up well, and Kodov with a lovely free ball trying to find Depay, but Bartra's there to clear. Kodov back to Asensio, whips the ball in, and Justin almost getting in the way there of I don't know who centre back is. Still learning players, like who plays for who and whatnot, so in a second match day. Aspas with a lofty through ball though, finds Draxler. There's a good ball in, but Sevilla stayed to head it away. Lacazette gets the ball up, finds Depay. And Asensio gets tackled by Draxler. Chimorella finds Gnabry. Gnabry will find De Jong. De Jong puts it in back post, and Akanji's there to head it away. Lacazette finds Tedesco. It's being tackled by Draxler. Neves. De Jong through to Gnabry. Gnabry to no one. So Akanji will block off Martinez. Bartra with a good header. Neves. Mendy. Draxler to Martinez. Goes to shoot. It's a good block from Akanji. Gnabry whips the ball back in, and Socrates will head it towards Gomez. Lacazette. Gomez back to Lacazette. Gomez will retain the ball. Lacazette. Tedesco through to Asensio. Lacazette. Poor pass, and Gnabry will easily intercept. De Jong will play it back to Bartra. Tedesco intercepts that, but Ilorendi intercepts the interception. Neves with a lovely ball to Draxler, but Leno's going to get to it first. Good spot there, but just couldn't position to pass. Depay. Lose the ball to Neves. Aspas. Mendy. Also a good ball to Martinez, and what a finish for Martinez. But put in the ball past Leno. And much looks to be continuing this decent run this team are doing at the moment. Some people thought it might have been just a one-off game, but no. He just grabbing one in the last game, he's grabbed one here. And we're just proving that his team are here to do bits. This go through to Depay. Whichever one safe definitely popped more for fight than Madrid did last match day, but Raed still found a goal here, but Gomez gets a bit of luck. But the ball comes off Gnabry, it's a big corner late in the first half to Sheffield Wednesday. Lovely strike again for Martinez. The Memphis Depay puts it in, and Martinez, of all people, heads it away, the 5'8" striker. And Gnabry will pick Talisca's pocket there, but the ref's going to blow for half time. Only one shot for Wednesday, free foul Raed. Martinez kicks off in the second half. Bartra finds Gnabry. Gnabry will head it towards De Jong, Illuminati to Neves. Martinez back to Neves, and Martinez trying to pump it forward to Draxler, I think, but it's misplaced. And Martinez has lost the ball again. And Rabiot plays a great ball to Lacazette once, so lets it go past him. That's a great tackle there from Gianmarello. Rabiot out wide to Semedo. Semedo finding Gomez. Ball whipped in, and Gianmarello headed towards Semedo. Gomez gets a second chance to put it in, and Gianmarello heads it away again. Talisca heads it to Lacazette. Talisca, Talisca can hit him from range. He's not going to just yet. Depay trying to find Gomez again, but it's a poor pass. Martinez to Aspas. Gnabry to Illuminati. It's a lovely ball over the top to Aspas, but it's offside. Wednesday making the sub here. Got Fekir coming on for Rabiot. Akanji stands over this free kick. Puts it forwards. Neves heads it towards Otamendi. Gnabry trying to find Martinez, but he's offside. There's been a fantastic ball if that went through, but meant to be. Otamendi plays it to Eric Bartra. Not Eric Mark. I've done that last season as well. Semedo to Depay, back to Semedo. Depay laying off for Akanji. Gomez. Depay. Fekir to Gomez. Lovely turn inside. Finds Depay, and there's a lovely ball through to Semedo, who shoots. It's a good save from Jarstein. It's a fantastic ball there from Depay to find Semedo. Semedo testing, Jarstein, Brandt's on for Draxler for Raed. So Otamendi will head this corner away. Gomez pushing forward again. Finds Depay, puts the ball in deep. Neves heads it away from Asensio. And Martinez picks up the ball. He's definitely got the pace to push into the space, and he will. The pool is more than open for Martins. And there's a poor pass though as Semedo heads it away just off the foot of Aspas there. And Asensio to Akanji, Talisca. Laying off for Fekir. Semedo finding Gomez, Fekir. Tackles, and Aspas picks the ball up and plays inside to Neves. Talisca does well to help and defend. Koloff forwards to Asensio. Like I said, back to Asensio. Koloff pushing forward. And Koloff continues to run as Fekir goes up wide, puts the ball in, it's too close to Jarstein though. He'll easily catch that. Kick out as well, finding Aspas. Talisca again, lovely great tackle from Talisca, just picking pockets of players up front. got off with a great ball into the space. The player puts the ball in at the back post, and Alejandro Gomez gets his head on it but can't head it towards goal. Both teams make a substitution. Justine happy to let go wide. You've got Thomas Lamar on for Asensio for Shoutout Wednesday. And we've got Ben Yedder on for Josef Martins for Raed. Otamendi forward to the Aspas. Frankie de Jong to Gnabry. De Jong finds Aspas. And Tedesco again, who's helping out defend. It's been a great CDM for Shoutout Wednesday so far. Or midfielder said defend. He's been more for. I think he's a centre mid. He's been playing more CDM. Akanji and Tedesco. Good ball to Depay. Depay finds Koloff, who'll find Depay again, but Bartra's there to clear it out for a throw-in. Mark Bartra, not Eric. Lamar goes back to Socrates. Akanji, lovely ball forward. Fantastic ball forward to Koloff, but he's offside. But Akanji picking that ball out with ease. But that outweighed line doing well to push up. There's Jimmy Ruella puts the ball forward to Brad, who follows out of play for a throw-in. Lamar will pick it up. Ben Yedder winning the ball. And Ben Yedder's got a bit of space here. Good turn. Good block from Lamar. And it's balled in. And De Jong will nip it past Leno. So lovely ball in from Ben Yedder second time round. And De Jong gets getting enough on it to put it past Leno, who was lost I think because of the play in the way. No, Leno's not with it there, and De Jong nips it in near post to make it 2-0 to Raed. Lacazette forward to Depay. Everyone's trying to get a some kind of goal, but they can't. Fekir. Kolarov. Tedesco back with Kolarov. The ball, but I'll try to head away. Tedesco to Kolarov. Fekir. Tedesco, Fekir, Lamar. Lamar. Fekir. Fekir. Then you do something with it when stay both, you can both off full time. Kolarov. Otamendi heads out for a throw-in. Rest no put it there. And that puts Raed pretty much through. Wait. Yeah. That puts Raed definitely through into the next round. So quick maths there. And the fight's on for second place, really. And I feel kind of sorry for Ajax, who have Raed next. Man of the match will go to Hideo Mendy for 8.3. Just 2 seconds. Also letting the respective managers know that this game's coming up. It's a battle for Ireland in the pre-season really. At the moment anyways. See Owen's Banfield take on Biddy's Orlando in the quote-unquote main event. Beef the oof before the game even started. Yes. It was for random draw, Billy. You were home last week. You lost. YPU, yeah. Yeah. To be fair, you both have confetti in the field, so it makes no difference. It's banned for lineup, same formation, but a few player changes. Actually, no, different formation, same base. But it's not the 4-3-3 attacking, it's the 4-3-3 flat midfield. Dembele, Ibra, and Suso making an appearance. Cocaine and Golan, Ali, Carval, Saul, Diffridge, Robertson, and Castiles in goal. Biddy with the Owen, or Lowen, I don't know how to pronounce that. Biskinny's pantomime already. Orlando, same information, a few player changes. Got Emre Can at centre back, and Nyala, and Politano on the right foot on for Januzaj. Both keepers 6'5", so me battle of the keepers here. Battle of the skyscrapers. And Ibra kicks us off here in the first half. That was game 3. And it'd be interesting if Ibra does get a goal here. So Ibra was at Biddy's club, Ohos, in the first season. So be sweet Josh this really. Oh, what the hell's going on there? Biddy with the 6'5" powerhouse skyscraper Taawoun Inferno, him with referencing Donovan at 20 years old, yes. It's going to be an early test for the other 6'5" keeper Castiles as Orlando have a corner. Sight whips it in, and Dayadi with a header away. The old lizard face himself. Iniesta picks it up. Play it to Politano. That's a lovely tackle there from Andy Robertson. And somehow Banfield win the ball as well. Dembele to Robertson. Robertson almost getting caught there. Koke. Ibra. Billy offset the ref, and I can't understand why. Koke forward to Daddy Ali. Koke to Daddy Ali. Nangoland to Suso. Billy's calling bribes, but I don't know if he means me or Owen. I know like Billy likes to blame me for his mistakes. Gamardo with the he means Owen. Ibra. 3 people around him, still gets the ball to Nangolan. He gets tackled here by Iniesta. Sane. Coleman. Good ball forward to Batshuayi. Batshuayi for good ball in, comes to take a touch and Robinson clears away. We'll decide for good ball forward though, or good push forward I should say. Coleman. Iniesta. Back to Coleman. Coleman shoots and it's just wide. Castile's goal. Great shot from Coleman there, but Cole took it away. Koke heads it to Nangolan, Ibra to Dembele. Nice goal in its own. Oh, nice goal nets. So, yeah, Billy's not impressed with the Banfield nets. I can't understand why they look like. I think Billy called them like a Sunday League nets. They had with the clearance there. Very short boost on the nets. Coman whips the ball in and De Vrij heads it dangerously to Iniesta, and it's a tame shot from Iniesta at Castells. Ibra losing the ball there. Chan finds Iniesta. Politano. Odriozola finds Ziyech. Also whips it in, and Misane plays it to Coman. It's a good save from Castells. That's a good play from Orlando. Billy getting his overwards drive going here at Orlando. It's a good save from Castells. I don't know why Garbage gave okay, heading it away on his far as Iniesta. Politano. Oh, Politano was almost through, but gets blocked off and Saul will clear it out for a throw-in. Odriozola finds Politano, Ziyech. Dembele with a good interception there, finds Nainggolan. Ibra. Dembele to Robertson. Robertson gets one out of play. Pressure there from Odriozola and Politano. Chan to Iniesta. Politano. Ball touch there and lose the ball. Nainggolan inside to Koke. Ibra. Ibra's playing a lot more deeper than he was compared to last week. So sure, Owen's given Ibra some instructions for the game. Ali to Nainggolan. But a good interception. Coman. Politano. Iniesta. Batshuayi to Sane. Sane puts a good ball in. And Ziyech, and it's Ziyech that heads it past Castells. Castells got a hand on it, but it weren't enough to tip it over, and Billy's Orlando take the lead there. With a very popular guy in the draft, Ziyech. Sane who set up as well. And Castells got a hand on it, but like I said, it weren't enough. And big old Castells, the 6'5" keeper, just can't get enough of his arm on it. And someone thought Ziyech was worth 20 million. Not naming names, but I know and Billy knows. And De Vrij just giving the ball away there to Iniesta. Odriozola to Iniesta, Ziyech. Comes off De Vrij, but Saul's going to get ahead of Batshuayi there. And Dembele will play it forward to Ibra. Suso to Ibra. And he was going to get hassled by Iniesta, and ball thrown its way to Grimaldo. Sane. Grimaldo back to Sane. Coman, Sane, Grimaldo whips the ball in, and Koke with a good header over there. Ibra headed towards Dele Alli. Nainggolan, Saul to Ali. I don't know what Coman's doing there, but Ibra's on the ball. Good ball to Suso. Good tackle from Grimaldo, but it's not enough. Carvajal whips the ball in, then Dembele's the back post. Odriozola heads it across the box. And Dele Alli will head it towards the Taawoun, throwing himself to Donnarumma, who will make an easy catch. Just before the end of the first half. No chance for this No chance for the skyscraper in goal. Billy Tane. One shot from Banfield, 4 for Orlando. Moving to the second half here. Banfield had a good game. Last match day, Lucas Torreira's on for Orlando, I saw. Going for Iniesta. Orlando, Januzaj's on for Politano as well for Orlando. So double change at half time for Orlando. So it's Desane, it's a good block from Saul. I'm not reading that out, but and then going through to Evo. Dedi. Then going in for a lovely ball through to Evo, it's Jonathan Taawoun cuts it out. Lucas Torreira to Batshuayi. Batshuayi with a great ball through to Januzaj, but Casteels will get to that first. Big man with a bit of pace there. Then going to Suso. Carvajal back to Suso. Carvajal finds Nangolan. Also loose pass from Nangolan, and Januzaj will play it forward to Batshuayi. Januzaj. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. And we'll see. I can't remember who Billy's free kick takeaway is actually. Sane. That makes sense. Billy coming for a red card. Don't know why. Orlando's got something in the book here. Sane with the free kick. Straight at Casteels, but there's a lot of power behind that. Casteels doing well to keep hold of it. Emre Can with a loose head off. Then play it to Suso. Carvajal. Trying to play ball forward, but it's blocked by Grimaldo. You throw in to Banfield. Carvajal making it go long to Nangolan. Carvajal inside to Diffridge, Nangolan. Losing the ball to Coman, but Dedi will retain it. Ebor out wide to Carvajal. Nangolan, Dedi, Suso. Ball comes off Grimaldo, and Sane will intercept the ball. Coman forwards to Torreira. Grimaldo. Torreira. Emre Can finds Batshuayi. Gonna do well to hold up the ball there. So edge to Torreira. Odriozola. Lovely ball through to Januzaj, who whips the ball in. Carvajal with a great header away. And he will get the ball just ahead of whoever it was there and play it to Koke. And Koke, roughly over the top ball, but Taawoun he did nab that out of the air. Still headed back to the defence of Orlando defence. Torreira to Sajic. Batshuayi. Sane, good time from Carvajal, and Ali will play it to Suso. Suso trying to find Dembele, but Chan will break it up. Torreira. Find Batshuayi. Grimaldo to Coman. Coman to Sane. Sane will whip it in, but Casteels is by himself there to easily catch that. Dembele to Robertson. Dembele back to Robertson. Koke, Dembele. Eber back to Nangolan. Saul. Over the top, and it's Donnarumma punching it out on his fast Dembele. Nangolan, that's Dembele. Koke. Robertson with a ball in. Dedi. Oh, and it's just wide. Dedi unlucky there, not taking one all. Rionegro going on for Dembele, and Coman's going off for some lad. Coasso. And little face there, almost even equalising there. They want to be. Just to putting the ball forward, but Carvajal will head out for a throw. Banfield to make another sub here. It's Cabret's coming on for Robertson as Banfield look to making a very attacking substitution here. Sane trying to play the ball through, but Ronaldo Cabaret were making an impression on the game. Koke. Carval. The freshman Rionegro on. And lovely through ball, and it's Suso, and it's another good save there from Donnarumma. There's a tame header, to be fair, and I'm sure with a bit more power on it, he might have challenged Donnarumma a bit more, but experience, well, I would say experience, but young lads who has actually got a lot of experience, Donnarumma with an easy save, and they're still snagging that out the air. Punting it towards Suso. Side to Deli Ali. Koke. Koke over the top, trying to find Suso, but Gumalo's there to clear out for a throw-in. And Banfield making the last sub with a few minutes left. It's Alan coming off the lizard face himself, Deli Ali. Cabrace throwing it back to Saul. Alan to Koke. Back to Alan. Koke inside to Ibra. Alan for through ball, but it's offside. And Cabrace was in there, but just ran a bit too early, and Orlando back four playing well to play on side. Listen, man, and that emoji fits perfectly. Koke, Rinian. Ibra will try to chip Donovan from range. Donovan will easily catch that. Quasso, Tar, Sane, Gumalo to Sane, and that's the end of the game, and Billy will take a cheeky 1-0 win here. He's getting off my life, says Billy. And I put Orlando in 3 points with Bohemians and Galatasaray. Owen stays on Uruguay. Oh dear, Billy's getting a bit too cocky. And I will let Owen deal with that in his own time. B wanted a challenge, he said. Leo Son of Man a match with an 8.4. And Sites with an 8.1. Donovan with a 7.1. Castells with a 7.0. Billy Chan and Sane. So move on to the other game in Group B, where we see Bohemian FC versus Galatasaray. And a win for either of these teams will put them through to the next round, whereas a draw will open it up to everyone. Here's the lineups, players to watch. I'm just going to be the lineups. Are we going to get to see the lineups? I'm guessing after the handshakes. That's the co-manager of Galatasaray Kepa, along with Damon Amel. There's AJ's team, Bohemian FC, Same team that got him the win against Banfield in the last game.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
It's the Galatasaray team, also unchanged from their win against Orlando in the last game. And Morata kicks us off here in game 4. Rionegro Jose, who's got the goal in the last game against Banfield. Valencia escapes that tackle, whips the ball in, and it's Sidibe heads it away. It's Felipe Anderson coming in the back post, and Rionegro hitting the goal for Galatasaray in the first game against Orlando. So Bohemians play this corner short, and it's Anderson who whips it in. It's Morata, and it comes off Duffy, and Shane Duffy is going to claim that goal, and Shane Duffy will grab a goal. Second in the FFL. Sure, Damon and Mel be looking at their what went wrong in that corner. Anderson with a fantastic ball in. Morata heads it in, just comes off Duffy. Billy with the mega lore in the chat. Imagine if Banfield had him. And it was just unfortunate, that goal for Galatasaray, but I'm sure AJ will happy take that. Happy to see Shane Duffy will have a goal for his team. Bailey to Ramsey, find out who Duffy actually scored now. In the first season. As a Dembele plays it forward to Rionegro Jose Morale. Matter out wide to Valencia. Matter. Giving the ball finds Morata to Fred, and it's Rionegro Jose. It's a great save from Kepa. Should have been 2 really, but Kepa showing why he was the #1 pick for David and Mel's team, and showing why he's the best keeper in last season, in my opinion anyways. But Massa this time putting the corner in. Aki will head out for another corner. Or so they put the corner in, put a cross in. Shane Duffy grabbing a goal. Rionegro Jose will chest it back to Felipe Anderson, and Ramsey does well to keep the ball in play and put that for a throw in. Roma. He's on against Sod's team, Roma. Sanchez with the clearance, and Cucchiarella will head it towards Mata. Dembele finds Mata, Rionegro Jose to Dembele. It's a good block, and Telles will play it to Ramsey, Leon Bailey. Aki bit confident there, but it's a good clearance either way. But Shane Duffy will win the ball. Felipe Anderson. Tackled by someone. William Carvalho. But gives the ball straight away to Morel. Right hand side finds Felipe Anderson. Must be a skill from Anderson. Morel puts the ball in, does well to put it in, but Ramsey's there to easily head it away. Cucchiarella plays it to Leon Bailey. We get it to Ramsey, Bailey, Ramsey. Telles does a great ball forward for Bailey to jump onto, and Bailey shoots, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not too sure that was from Leon Bailey, but so I wasted a chance for Galatasaray either way. Kepa throws it, rolls out to Telles, Ramsey, Paulinho, Cucchiarella, Ramsey, Paulinho, forwards to Martins. Sidibe plays it back to Martins, who's going to outpace Duffy. But Duffy reads it on, plays it to Dembele, who will clear for a thrown. Sidibe throwing it to Quagliarella. Puts it in deep and Leon Bailey heads it back across goal. Just wide of Pickford. And he's gone. It's a lovely ball in from Quagliarella. And Bailey almost getting it in into the side net in. Pickford to Regani. Shane Duffy forward to Philippe Anderson. Fred. Back to Philippe Anderson. Good tackle from Sidibe. Paulinho to Martins. Ramsey. Quagliarella. Carvalho to Paulinho. Paulinho forwards to Martins. Martins whips it in and Valencia will head it away. Ramsey to Paulinho. William Carvalho. Sidibe. Whips the ball in and Valencia will clear. Telles to Aki. Paulinho. Aki to Carvalho. Ramsey. Ramsey to Sidibe. Sidibe, good ball in, and Valencia will head it back to Sidibe. That's Martins now trying to put the ball in. Duffy with a good block. Then Martins trying to get control of it, can't, and goes out for a goal kick. Pickford will kick it out. Telles heads inside to Ramsey. Paulinho to and Ramsey to find Leon Bailey. Alex Telles. Paulinho back to Telles. Ramsey. Position to put the ball in and does. And it's Shane Duffy heading it away. Carvalho shoots from range. I don't know if it's a shot or pass. He might find Quagliarella in a lot of space. This ball's going to be picked up by Telles. Carvalho inside to Ramsey. Paulinho to Ramsey. Inside to Telles. Bailey. Ramsey to Bailey. Bailey might retain possession, he won't. Valencia gets the ball, plays it to Fred. Aki with a good tackle. Ramsey to Quagliarella. I think that might be no. Oh, if you're going to let it go, they won't. So they're going backwards, and at a time it's not exactly the best of ideas. No, if we're both half time here. The man in the hour, Shane Duffy in this game. Putting Bohemians ahead. Three shots to one. Let's go, that's why I kick us off here in the second half. Carvalho will find Paulinho. Ramsey. Bailey to William. Someone's been fouled off the ball. Valencia. Forwards to Mata. Mata does well to hold up the ball. Ramsey will tackle him and he's gone out for a throw in. Bailey to Ramsey. Carvalho, Paulinho to Quagliarella. Martins, Paulinho. Martins will get it back from Sidibe. Paulinho forward to Martins. Paulinho, Martins. Good over top ball, but company head it away and we're going to keep it in just, and Bohemians does well to good partnership there from Mugani and company, keep it calm and clearing the ball away slowly, playing it out from the back. Morata, Dembele, company. Raed. Anderson to Fred. Morata. Felipe Anderson trying to find Morata there, but no, Jose, sorry. But it's a good interception. It's cleared away. Galatasaray could break here. Get the ball quick enough downfield. Paulinho. Martins. Back to Paulinho. Ramsey. Paulinho. Carvalho. William. Carvalho to Sidibe. Martins. That was a foul or fall from Duffy, but referee allows to play on to go on. Morata to Dembele. Out wide to Valencia. It's a good ball in, and Sanchez with good header, and Dembele just puts it wide of Kepa's goal. And Dembele really should have made it 2-0 there. Just want to touch it and take it down before it hit the floor. PC's on for Dembele. And Troy Deeney's on for Quagliarella. Or Galatasaray. Leon Bailey playing it back towards Tellez. Ramsey. Carvalho. Paulinho to Ramsey. Carvalho to Paulinho. Ramsey with a good ball to Troy Deeney. Paulinho. Sidibe. Ramsey. Ramsey with a heavy touch, and Fred will take the ball off him. Mata to Fred. Tez spins it back. Carvalho to Bailey. Deeney. Paulinho to Deeney. Out wide to Bailey, and Bailey puts it in. It's Ramsey, and what a goal from Aaron Ramsey. And Mel will be loving that one. That was Mel's player pick. Lovely ball out wide, and Bailey puts it on Ramsey's foot to put it into the back of the net. That's top corner as well, and Pickford had no chance of saving that.
Goal for the visitors, number 12, Aaron Ramsey.
And Deeney will win the ball back there. Aaron Ramsey out wide to Alex Tellez. And it's a good ball in from Tellez, and Duffy will head it away from Martins. And Mata will play it to Valencia. And PC play it to Mata. Mata pushing that now. And as quick as we used to be, but Mata's made a bit of pace there, but that's a foul on Mata from looks like Rodini. Yeah, Rodini making a striker's tackle there. Don't know what to track back though, Deeney. So he's going to pick the yellow card here.
Number 12, Aaron Ramsey. Coming onto the pitch, number 21, Anders Herrera.
Fred shoots, and Fred hits the crossbar. Unlucky Fred. Andre Harris on for Aaron Ramsey. So he punted it downfield. Martins to Paulinho. Sidibe. Martins. Deeney. Gani will pick the ball for him. Duffy will play back to him. PC to Company. Gani. Finding the 3-man Valencia. Mata to William Jose. Valencia. Inside to Fred. Fred to Mata. Mata puts the ball in to the bit too late though, as Tellez gets to it. Sanchez to Bailey. Sanchez. Tellez with a heavy touch but does well to keep the ball. Sidibe to Andre Herrera. Martins going past Duffy and does him again there. And then plays the ball forward to Sidibe. He's got a bit of space here. A good ball in could win the game. Potentially Tredini for touch to Martins. Duffy did most to track back. Would have been sold a bag of chips, but It will end 1-1. And Group B still all to play for all the teams. But Galatasaray and Bohemians on 4 points. Orlando on 3. So that means Banfield are out. Yeah, Banfield are definitely out. Because Galatasaray and Bohemians. Banfield need a win, ideally for one of the teams to stay in it, but no. I'm sure Billy will be more than pleased to know that he knocked out Owen. Please tell me Shane Duffy got man of the match. Oh, he didn't. Or did he? I know he didn't. Ramsey got an 8.6. Oh, that would have been nice to have seen. But no, Ramsey takes it with an 8.6. Move on to the next game. We enter Group C. We see Scott's Rionegro against Matt's Man City. So we have Scott's Rionegro who beat Dortmund in Matchday 1, the pre-season. Matt's Man City who lost to Spurs in their first game. Just one change for Scott today, and that's Lucas Vasquez coming in for Lucas Moore. He was Tottenham's hero for a little bit. All put it in the back of his own net in real life. It's the Man City lineup. Changes all around. A 4-2-1 now. Matt's running with a Saul, Gundogan, CDMs, Costa on the right still. Sanchez on the left. And Perisic at Cam and Marshall going up front. And Jesus being dropped to the bench. As Rio kick us off here in game 5. In the first game in Group C. Sigurdsson will find Vasquez. Mendy. Edin Dzeko. Comes off Boateng. Berto to Perisic. Boateng. Goetze heads it towards Mendy. David Luiz. Restart forward to Meunier. Whistle. The ball to Dzeko. It's a shot from Dzeko and it's a good save from Sommer. Sigurdsson with the corner. Wants to let Matt know his game's on. So you did ask. You asked last time, so just a heads up. Gundogan with a good header away. Di Maria to Vasquez. Comes with Perisic. Sanchez to Boateng. Schultz. Inside to Perisic. Back to Schultz. Schultz with a good ball to Sanchez. Made a good one. Sanchez turns. Back to Schultz, who puts the ball in. Marshall gets head on it, but Schmeichel was just gonna wash that calmly well past his goal. Schumacher plays it short to Paulista. David Luiz. Oh, David Luiz has made a dangerous thing there, and Martial and Perisic will do well to take full advantage of that. And Scott's only got one person to blame there, and that's David Luiz. I don't know what he's doing, but Anthony Martial grabbed his first goal of this season in the pre-season. I don't know what Martial's doing there. And a City win here will definitely open up the group. See if Rionegro can bounce back. Played very well in the game against Dortmund. Spence does admit these team played poor in his view, so see if Rio can get into this game, or is he going to run over this? Gundogan bent through to Perisic. Perisic, a lovely ball to Martial, and Schumacher with a good save there. But it's the same Martial we've seen at United from last season, which United's top scorer last season was 7 goals. Witsel to Di Maria, Witsel, there's Dzeko. Got a lovely time from Dzeko, back to Witsel. Witsel trying to find Dzeko again, but can't, and ball forward to Sommer off a deflection. Perisic to Martial. Gundogan. Saul. Alexis Sanchez. Lovely ball to Schultz. Schultz whip it in. Back post. Mendy with a good header. Sanchez through. Ball's back to Perisic, and it's a good save from Schumacher. Listo giving the ball away to Perisic. Sanchez. Schultz. Sanchez back to Schultz. Schultz with another whip in, and David Luiz heading towards Witsel and Di Maria. Doing well to keep the ball away from we're trying to keep away from Sol, but can't. Sol will pick his pocket. Schultz to Sanchez, Schultz to Sanchez, Schultz to Sanchez. And Meunier for a good tackle. Need to clear out for thrown. Vasquez. Berto paint through the Boateng. Costa to Roberto. Gundogan to Roberto. Martial to Sanchez. Trying to find Martial but can't, it's a good block. City retain possession. Gundogan through to Martial. Gundogan. Sanchez to Martial, and it's a good block from Paulista. Meunier play it to Di Maria. Meunier. Goethe forwards to Dzeko, and it's a lovely ball from Dzeko to find Sigurdsson. And Sigurdsson just wide of the goal. Sigurdsson ain't the quickest, but he's definitely got a shot in his locker. Sigurdsson has definitely got a fantastic long shot. It's proven many times in my life, and was close to putting one past Sommer there, but he's going to keep on target. Makes up for his lack of pace for sure. But City having best of the first half so far. And that is sort of the first half, and this is the second half. Madrid is on for Sigson for Rionegro. And Jesus is on for Marseille for City. Perisic through the Saul, and it's Jesus back to Saul. And Saul put it just wide. He should have buried that. Lovely play from City. We came off the defender, I think. No, we didn't. Looked like he did. But yeah, Saul should have definitely buried that, but didn't. Police over throughout, finding Mendy. Perisic nips the ball. Gundogan with a great ball to find Jesus, the fresh man. David Luiz as well to trap back. Costa. Vasquez doing even better trap back and putting the ball out for a throw-in. And Goetz with a good tackle there, playing to Mendy, and Goetz pushing it forward to Vasquez. But we're going to have lost the ball again, and Jesus has got to make this 2, and he will, only just though. But Jesus making it 2-0 following another defensive mistake from Rionegro. And that's going to cost them dearly. It's a lovely ball to find Jesus in the open, and Schmeichel got his arm on it, but well enough to stop the shot going through. And City go 2-0 up here and looking dominant. Lucas Moore was on for Vasquez for Rionegro. Vasquez puts the ball in, and the ball will head away from Dzeko. Saul. Gundogan. Alexis Sanchez, Jesus, lovely through ball to, or lovely back heel to Perisic, but Pistol will clear it out for a throw-in. Got City sub coming on. Danilo on for Schultz. Danilo to Saul. Danilo whips the ball in. Davies will head away. Saul to Gundogan. Perisic to Costa, and it's a good save from Schmeichel. And City are definitely looking to show that they were hard done by the first match day. Playing very well here, City. Costa. Playing it to Saul. Trying to find Costa again. Madrid with a good interception. Vasquez pushing forward. Mendy. Laporte with a good header to intercept that. Perisic. Costa. It'll be interesting to see what Matt does for the last group match anyways. With both Jesus and Martial scoring. So yeah, Jesus came at half time and Martial scored in the first half and Jesus scored in the second half. Lucas with a good tackle there with Gundogan, but Gundogan will keep the ball. Costa. Jesus. Back to Costa. Was trying to beat David Luiz and kind of does, but Witz will break that up. Roberto just want to keep the ball alive for City. Gundogan to Perisic. Perisic to Saul. Lays off to Sanchez. Saul shoots in the straight at Schmeichel, and Schmeichel will easily catch that. Costa. Lucas with a good interception. Go so to Lucas. Whistle. Someone's been fouled or pushed off the ball. Whistle to Madrid. Di Maria will find Meunier. Daniel has a good block, but Daniel can't keep it in. Goes out for a corner. Costa with an assist. Good passing percentage as well from Costa. Rionegro look to put his corner in. It's Lucas with the corner in. And someone has to punch it away. Liverpool trying to catch that. Take 2 for Lucas. And it's Prista with a good header at goal, but couldn't keep it up, and even though it bounced just before someone done well to catch it. Gundogan with a good ball through to Costa. Prista with a good tackle. Roberto to Saul. Perisic, Saul. Gundogan to Perisic. Jesus, Perisic, Jesus. Trying to find Gundogan, but it's a poor pass. Really poor pass. And Lucas doing well to head it towards Dzeko, but Laporte's going to get ahead of him. Dzeko does well to read the pass and put out for a throw-in. Yes, Laporte will take the phone. Throw it to Gundogan. Roberto to Perisic. Saul. Jesus. Jesus will look to put the ball in himself. They don't pass it, they know who puts the ball in, and Mendy will head it off Perisic's head. They know trying to play it back to Jesus and can't. Sanchez though to Saul. Perisic to Saul. Jesus to Sanchez. Gundogan to Perisic. Saul. Madrid with the interception. In fact, Lucas Moura finds Dzeko. And Roberto with the interception there just to really kill the game off. Taking a piss there really. Roberto going back to goal. And Niguez will find Costa. That's the end of the game. A good win for City here. That definitely opens up the Group C. It will open up even more if Dortmund beat Spurs in the next game. And there goes my pen. See, having 10 shots to 3, Jesus. And Perisic with the 8.9 getting a man of the match. Move on to the next game, which sees Dortmund and Spence's lot face Spurs and Camden, the league leaders. Well, not league leaders, the league champions, I should say. This is especially after that result, this is a must-win game for Spence and his lads at Dortmund. They could afford a draw with City beating Rionegro, but knowing Spence, he'll want to win. I'm sure Cam would like to keep up the reputation being the best team in the league with another win here. Put them through. Here is Dortmund. There's two changes, I should say. Christensen is on for Kimpembe and Piatek is on for Jovic. And here is the Spurs lineup unchanged from the win against City. So we kick off game 2 in Group C in game 6 overall. Piatek to Hazard. Christensen. Piatek out wide to Pulisic. Pulisic does well to beat his man there and does well to beat him again. Zielinski. It's a foul, I think, but referee will have to play on. Kagawa out wide to Kisa or Kisala or Chisawa. Caliguri. Good interception from Forsberg. Rüdiger. Chisera getting a foot on it and Feigl and head towards Forsberg. It's balled in and Christensen with a good header away. Robin heading it back to Fidel. And Rüdiger with the clearance eventually. Back in Fenwar, loses the ball. Hazard to Forsberg. We're throwing to Tottenham. Back in Fenwar, heads it back to Fidel. Caliguri tries to put the ball in, comes off Digne, it's gone out for a corner, I think. Comes the Spurs corner, playing it short. Kisera puts the ball in, Rüdiger will head away. Bonucci turns inside, puts the ball in. Digne easily heads that way, ahead of Akinfenwa. Hazard to Zielinski, Forsberg pushing forwards. Got a lot of space there, Forsberg. Caliguri's out of position. Plays back to Digne. Hazard to Forsberg, Digne. Forsberg puts it in, Bonucci will chest it. And then it gets tackled and Hazard shoots at Ensenjo and it's a good save from Ensenjo. And Bonucci kind of just forgot what he was doing, I think. But Ensenjo is saving Bonucci there. Dortmund get their first corner of the game. It's Hazard. Does well to beat his man there, puts the ball in. It's Pulisic and it's just gone over. Couldn't keep on target. It's a lovely bit of play there from Hazard, making a bit of space. Ensenjo to Bonucci. Kagawa to Chisawa. Moreno pushing forward. Moreno missing the ball there and it can be picked up by Piatek. Pulisic to Hazard. Take Fico inside to Hazard. Lovely ball from Hazard. Pulisic pushes towards Forsberg at back post and Iron Robbins to help him back. Heading out for a throw-in. Throw in the corner. That's the second time I've done it now. Corner win. Piatek, and it's a great save from Ensenjo at the near post. Lovely header from Piatek. But Ensenjo with a fantastic save there. Hazard again. Bend it back to Forsberg. Back to Hazard. Lovely play from Hazard. Forsberg just can't keep it in play himself though. Like great save from Rionegro. Who really kept Spurs in the game in the first game in City. Finally to Chisera. Kagawa. Forgan Hazard's definitely be a player to watch this season. He's been playing in the first 2 games. Didn't really get so much going against Rionegro last match day, but this match day already has been very threatening, making a lot of space for himself and making chances. Really good with easily get rid of that, and the defence clear it away. Hazard winning that header, but Fidel win the ball. Kagawa to Robin. Kagawa. I need to sneeze, so if I've got silent the other way. Milner puts the ball in to be cleared away, but oh no, Fidel gets rid of Vardy. Outrageous shot, but Berkey will easily nab that. Run out to Christensen. Rudiger finds Zielinski, Feigl to Zielinski. Hazard to Piatek. Pulisic to Piatek. Literally tackles him and Moreno plays it to Fidel. Pulisic can't keep it on and Moreno shoots out for a throw-in. But we'll win it back after a poor touch from Gisera. Tagliafico keeps the ball alive. So does Pulisic. Lovely ball, lovely touch there, sorry. Pulisic shoots and it's off the crossbar, rattles the crossbar. That's a lot of power on that shot. Definitely put a bit of English on that. I think as the commentators love to say, the bar still rattling. Immense power behind that shot, and Pulisic done fair well to make it through the Spurs defence to get the shot off as well. Hazard intercepted the ball there. Spurs to be lucky to go into half time at 0-0. Zielinski does well. Pulisic. Zielinski. Lovely tackle there, but he keeps the ball. Let's go out for a throw-in. It should be a Dortmund throw-in, it is. Tagliafico taking it. Moreno getting ahead of whoever it is there. Pulisic winning it back. Good ball to Hazard. Hazard shoot, and it's another save from Rionegro. Corner comes in, Fidel will header away. Feigl picking the ball, but referee will blow for half time. And Spurs are very lucky to go into the half time at 0-0. Five shots if you're on target, only 1 shot for Spurs. But Dortmund having definitely more the first half. And unlucky to not be 1-0 up. We went for Sergio and Zenjo in goal for Tottenham. Okay, we're nicking the ball off there and finding Gisera. Fidel. Cadiguri will find Morgan. Gisera tries to put it in, could really go with a great block, using his face. Hazard to Piatek, back to Hazard. Forsberg to Feigl. Digne. Forsberg. Forsberg with a great ball in, but Moreno's going to clear it away. Forsberg to Digne. Feigl. Zielinski. Hazard. Digne, and it's a pull, cross in. Bonucci read it straight away. So loose ball though from Spurs. Feigl, and it's Hazard, and it's Juan Jesus with a great tackle. Blocking a shot and forcing the corner. That's what's bound to be that 1-0, I'm sure, but it's a fantastic block from Jesus. And Forsberg playing this corner short potentially. Yep. Hazard. Played by Taawoun to be another corner. Let's Tottenham make a sub here. And it's Trigueros coming on for Eindhoven. Five corners already, Dortmund. Jesus. Forsberg puts this one in. Fidel deep above that, everyone in. Get to it first. Forsberg picks up the ball for the phone, going back to Christensen. No, that's Feigl. Digne. Forsberg. Unlucky for Forsberg, it goes out for a Spurs throw in. And it's Luka Jovic coming on for Piatek. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce Piatek's first name. Absolutely not. That's Caligari with play throw in to Fidel. Troy Garros. Caligari. Akinfenwell. Giving space to run. But Digne easily catches up to him. Akinfenwell will go back to the defence. Jesus. Trigueros. Caligari whips it in and Christensen reads it well. Forsberg. Hazard. Forsberg. Hazard. Zielinski. Hazard. Zielinski. Lovely ball through, but Moreno's going to get to it first. Zenjo. Play it out. Finds Tagliafico. Feigl. Hazard. Zielinski. Back to Feigl. Hazard. Lovely ball from Hazard and Luka Jovic with a fantastic goal. And he has been coming. Dortmund have been knocking on the door all game. And Hazard with the cheeky pass through to Luka Jovic, who comes on as a sub and scores. Lovely little Rabona pass there from Hazard to find Jovic. And Jovic with a great finish, putting it past Zenjo in goal. That's definitely going to open Group C up if it says like this. Wanyama's coming off for Kagawa for Tottenham. And Luka Jovic almost in for a great tackle from Bonucci. Ball's gone out for a corner. That's Dortmund make a sub here. Golovin is coming on for Zielinski. Forsberg whips in the corner and Akinfenwell's going to get to it. Jovic. Pulisic. Golovin. Ball forward to Jovic. Trying to get it through to Hazard, but Jesus clears. Spurs make another sub. It's Haps coming on from Moreno. Tagliafico finds Hazard. Trying to find Pulisic. Pulisic put out for a goal kick as Dortmund make another sub. It's Loftus-Cheek coming on for Feigl. Loftus-Cheek, the unit himself. If it says like this, it's all going to be all play for in the final games in Group C. Haps, Wanyama, out to Haps, inside to Kisa, Jamie Vardy, Caligari. Akinfenwell, Trigueros, good ball down the line. And Caligari puts it in, but Berkey's going to make easy work of that. Off the cheek to Golovin, Jovic, Digne to Forsberg. Digne to Loftus-Cheek, who are out-muscle attacking Fenway, I think that is. Or Wanyama. It's Wanyama. It's not an easy thing to do. Wanyama's a bit of a beast himself. Haps to Kisa. Haps back to Bonucci. Wanyama, Bonucci. Haps. Bonucci's giving a bullet to Pulisic. Jovic to Hazard. Jovic can't get the ball to go through. Caligari plays it forward to Jamie Vardy. Haps, lovely ball to Kisa. Wanyama back to Haps. Trigueros to Wanyama. Fidel. Wanyama to Kisa. Haps. Kisa. Haps. Wanyama. Can Spurs sneak a last minute equaliser on the passing and touch like that? Kisa winning back for Spurs after Akinfenwa lost it. Bonucci to Jesus. Caligari to Fidel. Jamie Vardy. Really good. Puts the ball out of play for a throw-in. That's a poor throw-in from Jamie Vardy there. Really go clear well, his fans Pulisic. Haps with a wins the ball though. Kisa gives the ball away. Forsberg. Hazard. Jovic. Golovin to Pulisic. And that is the end of the game, and yeah, Group C's all to play for going to the final. 2 games in this group. And Dortmund only win 1-0, but it should have been 4 or 5 if it went for Sergio Asenjo in goal. Man of the match deservedly goes to Thorgan Hazard. It's even going to be Hazard or Pulisic, to be fair. Both had a fantastic game. And one shot from Spurs, Jesus. Dortmund showing the league that Spurs aren't as good as they used to be. We'll move into the final group now, Group D. And we'll see Juve versus United first, Piero versus Wine. Let's see how Juve get on against United. Both teams lost in the first game. Losing to my boys Marseille. Juve losing to Steve's Taawoun. And Dusik and Rashford are players to watch now. Waiting for the lineups to show. Don't even know much in the handshakes. So Juve have changed their formation a little bit. It's now a 5-2-1-2 with Hernandez, Murillo, Rami, Didic and Catella making up the back 5. Gordon Dugby joined by Partey in midfield as a as Ajax is injured for this game. My trainer thought just went, so I had like 3 people message me. United's team unchanged. And lost to me. I don't understand why they put on a good game. Should we kick off game 7? Saha finds Thomas Partey, Giovinco. Lovely ball to Cancelo. And Partey heads away. Fornals finds Van Bissaka. Cancelo gets a block on the pass. Corteco. Fernandez puts the ball in and Lucas Hernandez heads it away. Session keeps the ball alive. Corteco to Fornals. And Bissaka finds Fernandez. Or Bruno Fernandez, I should say. Lucas is in as well. Bruno Fernandez shoots and it's a wide shot. I thought someone might have got a touch on it, but no. Bruno Fernandez puts it wide off Patricio's goal. Didic finds Cancelo. So they switch in the play. Find Lucas Hernandez, but it's a bit too high for Lucas Hernandez to head. Goes out for United throw-in. Sessignon back to Fornals. Corteco. Find Ozil. Van Bissaka. Fernandez. Just kicked by Cancelo, but it's enough to put him off. Cancelo would nip the ball. Rami. Find Cancelo. Kondogbia to Mandzukic. Kondogbia to Partey. Cancelo. Giovinco. Back to Thomas Partey. Cancelo. Giovinco to Partey. And it's Mandzukic, and it's a good shot, but it's a good low shot as well. But Citizen does well to get low and make a good save. Rashford to Ozil. Fornals to Rashford. Ozil. Fornals. Rashford. Back to Corteco. Ozil to Corteco. Rashford. It's Ozil, and Ozil will make it 1-0. Penny pass through Patricio's goal. And free Ozil. That's why he keeps singing to me whenever he mentions Ozil. It's a lovely shot from Ozil. It's a good bit of play there from United in general. Right into the corner of the net. And also nicked the ball there was straight away from the free kick, goal kick, not goal kick, kick off. La la la. What is wrong with me today? Bruno Fernandez to Rashford. Lucas Hernandez intercepting that, but Rashford would keep the ball. Sessignon. Didic. Also, ball forward to Patricio. Also shoots from range. Juve will clear up. Kondogbia to Saha. Lucas Hernandez. Mandzukic. Hernandez. Saha. Giovinco. Back to Saha. Good save from Citizen. And Van Bissaka will clear it away. Cancelo. Giovinco will try to control it in a hard place and actually controls that play. Also off the goal there. Telemans to Fernandes. Rashford to Ozil. Fornals to Sessegnon. Lucas Hernandez to Rami. Murillo. Murillo looking to find Cancelo in space and does. Mandzukic heads it towards Giovinco. Cancelo, it's a lovely bit of play from Juve here. Giovinco. Partey back to Giovinco. Partey. Giovinco to Kondogbia. Tom Partey. Giovinco. Partey back to Giovinco. It's a bit of possession from Juve, it needs to do something with it. Giovinco again. Kondogbia. Saha. Good bit of pressure from United, and Gustavo gets the ball to Ozil. Fornals. There's 3 people around him, Jesus. Natal plays it out wide to Wan-Bissaka with a good ball to find Rashford, but Murillo's going to get to it first and put out play for a corner. See if United can add to their leads before half time with this corner. Gustavo whips it in. Thomas Partey heads it away. Rui Patricio came out and then decided not to actually go for it. Rashford gets the throw in. Gustavo. Rashford. Cancelo. Mandzukic has lost well to retain the ball. Saha back to Mandzukic, back to Saha. And there's a lovely bit of double dummy there from Juve, but not going to mean anything. But also putting United ahead here. See what happens in the second half here. Right, playing it from the kick-off. Gustavo out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Delici with a good tackle, Mandzukic. Tagged by Wan-Bissaka. Ozil. Hernandez to Rashford. Tackle from Partey, but actually helps Fornals out. Wan-Bissaka inside to Gustavo. Ozil to Rashford. There's 3 defenders on Rashford straight away. Lucas Hernandez pushing forward here for Juve. And Saha. Kondogbia back to Saha. Murillo. Partey. Mandzukic. There's a lot of space out in the left hand side. Cancelo. Mandzukic with a good ball to find Giovinco. Giovinco to... oh, he's offside. I mean, Sessegnon made a great block on the line. Bigly is going for Kondogbia, and Telemans is going off for NDD. Bigly trying to win the ball straight away for Juve, but can't control the header. Wan-Bissaka trying to find, I think it's Fornals, but Lucas Hernandez there to head it away. Partey to Saha. Lucas Hernandez. Murillo to Biglia, Saha. Mandzukic to Hernandez. Lucas Hernandez puts the ball in, and Militao gets ahead of Giovinco to head out for play for a corner. Short corner from Juve as Saha goes back to Giovinco. Saha a bit of space now. And Militao reads him well, but it's a shit clearance. Like Bailey though, or Barley, having the save. Militao. Ozil. NDD to Rashford. Ozil, good ball through to Bruno Fernandes, but Cancelo's going to outpace him there. Murillo to Cancelo. Mandzukic to Cancelo. Mandzukic, Giovinco. Cancelo. Back inside to Giovinco. Giovinco shoots and it's straight at Citizen, and Citizen made that look easy. Citizen will find Rashford, who heads it back to NDD. Gosteko. Militao to Sessegnon. Paul. Well, I'll say good interception from Luke Hernandez from the bad pass, but Luke Hernandez read it well. Giovinco keeps the ball ahead of NDD. Partey. Mandzukic. Back to Partey. Partey now to Cancelo. Partey. Cancelo. Cancelo switching the play to Lucas Hernandez with loads of space there. It's an ambitious pass from Lucas Hernandez and bigly loses the ball. Well, it's been in the air. Fornals to Rashford. Sessegnon to Fornals. Sessegnon. Good ball forward, but Dilic is going to get there first. Rami to Biglia, Mandzukic. Saha to Mandzukic. Partey to Saha. I think it's Lucas Hernandez with a lot of space here. He is. It's a good ball in, and Eric Barty's going to header that away. I've noticed that the fullbacks for United have been caught sleeping a few times actually. The ball goes out for a throw-in. It'll be United substitution as well. We see James Maddison coming on for the goal scorer Ozil. Sessegnon takes the throw-in. Finds James Maddison. Fornals to Rashford. Fornals to Rashford. Sessegnon, lovely ball forward to Fornals. And Lucas Hernandez does well to track back and get a block on it. Gosteko. Partey heads it away with a great head actually. Sessegnon. Inside to Maddison. Gosteko. Sessegnon to Fornals. Puts it in. Rashford gets something on it, but it's being blocked by Rami. It's Fornals again. And it's going to be Dilic who calmly heads away to Cancelo. Partey to Rami. Saha to Rami. He's pushing up Rami. Cancelo gets in, or Rami gets in his way. Cancelo does well to keep the ball. Dilic, Cancelo, Partey, put over the top. Saha with a lovely first time ball. Militao will get ahead of Giovinco there. Cancelo, Partey to Biglia. Mandzukic inside to Giovinco, trying a Bergkamp turn Militao, but he read it well, young centre back. Biglia, Rami trying to put the ball forward, but can't. Sessegnon plays it to James Maddison. And that is it. And that is United have a win there. Putting them back in the hunt to go through in Group D. Because Juve needing to go all out in the last game. Depending on the next game. If us and Autor and Draw are out. Man of the match will go to Ozil with an 8.5. 3 shots on target for Juve, 5 for United. It was a tight game to be fair. And now we go to the final game and stream. It's our Taawoun and Steve's the lad versus my boys at Marseille. was tipped to win the first season where we finished high, didn't win it. But Steve's always been a tight near the top of the league, and there is his team. A few player changes or changing around. You've got Son now on the right, no, Son on the left, no, Son on the right and Bohemians on the left, sorry. Son was on the left last time. Marez has moved up a bit. Paco Alcacer is on the bench. Replacement for Bohemians. One change in my team, and that's Nacho Fernandez coming in for the injured Marcos Alonso. And Alonso's out for this game and the next group game as well. So I'm glad we won the first game.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And Taawoun kick us off in the final game of the stream. And I mean, a draw would be nice. That means we'll have to advantage, I guess, into the final game ish. I don't know. I don't want to lose. That's the only thing really. A draw I'd take. I mean, I'll definitely take. Kellebeck for great header there, finding Timo Werner, Sabia, losing the ball to Son, Bohemians to Payet, Dani Alves, Bohemians to Payet, Dani Alves, Bohemians, Payet, good ball in, Miranda heading away, Son trying to Ronaldo and Bonaventura breaks up. We'll see me and Steve, the other two guys in the same group, that from the key group, it's me and the Arch lads. Quincy Promise puts the ball in and Bohemians will head it out. This is an interesting group D as well, because Pierre and Ryan are good mates in real life as well. So this is the rivalry fixture in our group. Bonaventura plays a short to Sabria, and the ball's been put out of play by Bohemians for another corner. Sabria. Puts it in, Hideki gets a hand on it, and Timo Werner puts it past Hideki. He's made an absolute howler there, and Timo grabs another goal. Sure, Steve won't be happy with Hideki doing that. That's Werner's third goal of the season, well, pre-season tournament. Third goal of the tournament, I should say. Hideki punching it out and doing well to head it back in, nice and easy. Very glad that Fisker, oh yeah, Fisker starts ahead of Fabian. I feel about that. I'm glad Fisker got away that header as well. But yeah, I feel about that. Yeah, Fisker came on and scored against United in the last game, so I thought I'd give Fisker a start ahead of Fabian. Now I'm worried about Sebastian Haller, who had a fantastic debut in the league and a great first game in our Taawoun colours. Then he goes to Danny Pereira. Payet puts the ball in, and it's Haller. He lays it off for Son, and it's Marez, and it's a great save from Lopez. And I don't want Son to score against me, because Son was my player for Napoli, at Napoli for a little bit, and I traded him to United. So ideally Son to go against me is a no-no. Kellebeck plays at the Sabria, inside by Pereira, Fabinho to Bohemians, and the Fabinho plays it wide to Dani Alves. Bohemians, Payet to Bohemians, Pereira. Dani Alves whips it in to the deflection, and Tolisso will easily, calmly head that away. Fisker losing the ball to Marez. Bohemians to Son. Son to Fabinho. Good ball in, and Lopez will easily jump and snag that, yeah. Tolisso. Quincy Promise to Bonaventura. Sabria. Edin Fisco to Calebek. Payet does well to take the ball off him on the line there and not put out a play. But Fisco's still helping out Calebek and putting the ball out of play for a Taawoun throwing. And the others to Pereira. Buami to Payet. Hello. Buami. Hello. Calebek's got that. Plays it to Juan McNordy. Calebek back to Juan McNordy. Tolisso. Miranda. Bonaventura to Salabia. Son to Buami. Pereira to Moes. Nacho Fernandez with a good tackle. Bonaventura, Nacho Fernandez. I'm glad I got Nacho Fernandez actually, because he can play at left back, right back or centre back, which is very key in this league with the injuries and stuff. That's proven already. As long as I get injured. I was thinking about putting McNordy and Fernandez partnership for a game, but we'll have to wait for now. When I push the ball, it's a good shot and it's Hadaki for a save. Bonaventura whips the corner in. Miranda gets on it and it's straight at Hadaki and makes a good save. Hadaki was out to Daniels. Fabinho. Son. Moes. Fabinho to Pereira. Son to Moes. Moes takes too long and gets tackled, and Sabri will play it through to Timo Werner. And Werner loses it to Marquinhos, who will clear a play for a throw-in. Quincy Promise. Giving the ball away, Moes reads it well and heads it towards Son. Son to Pereira.
The referee has indicated there will be a
Fabinho.
minimum of 2 minutes.
Moes to Fabinho. Moes. Fabinho switching the play. Felipe. Oh yeah, I feel about that. I keep forgetting changes. Kind of disowned that really. Felipe is starting ahead of Jimenez. I've had a long weekend and I'm just forgetting stuff now. Struggling, I am. But all the shots have been on target so far, so it's good accuracy from the strikers and good keeping. You know, well. Sabria through to Werner. Werner shoots first time and Hadaki will catch that. Pereira. Payet. Buami. Lovely ball to find Fabinho. And back to Daniels. Pereira. Buami. Good one there made from Payet. Comes off Calebek. Nacho heads it up, but it's going to fall to Miranda actually. Tolisso forward to Sabia. Promise to Werner. Back to Tolisso. Promise to Sabia. Tolisso. Bonaventura. Comes off Buami, but forced to Werner anyways. Fisco to someone. Is he the name? Fabinho. Son. Moes to Son. Moes with a good one, putting the ball in deep. Payet heads it just wide. Oh, was expecting Payet to get on his bike there. Which was Steve was as well actually. Both teams making a substitution as well. So you've got Tadic coming for Payet for Steve's Taawoun, and I've got Falvin coming off for Quincy Promise for Marseille. Bonaventura to Tolisso. Fisco, out wide to Falvin. Werner. Taawoun. Whips the ball in. Felipe heads it away and it's far for Werner. Werner to Tolisso. Tolisso shoots on range and Hadaki will easily grab that. Fabinho paying it to Morris. Good ball goes out for a throw in and it's another double substitution. Alcacer coming on for Taawoun or for Haller. One for Haller and Crample's coming on for Sabri or for Marseille. And Haller hasn't made the same impact on the game as he did in the first game. Goal and assist in the first game against Juve. But I hadn't much work to work with in this game. We've got Kramaric coming off of Werner as well. Alcacer to Son. Son puts it in, and it's I'm not so sure it was on it, but whoever tried to over kick it was nowhere near. Tadic does well to hold the ball up. Buami, Dani Alves. Rampel again. He scrapes hassles there, but gets the ball away. Tulisso's giving the ball away, but luckily it's been passed to McNaughty in my case. Falvian to Bonaventura. Falvian, Bonaventura. Inside to Crample. Where just nips the ball off him. Dani Alves inside. Fabinho, Pereira. Tadic to Pereira. Buami. Felipe. Tadic. Inside to Morris with a lot of space actually in the middle of the park. Forwards to Buami. Tadic. Morris to Son. Morris. It's like Marseille is looking to defend it and don't really want that. I want Marseille to pressure and attack. Because Taawoun has seen a lot of the ball here and they're pushing forward with Tadic. Fisk with a good tackle though. Tadic doing a favour to win the ball back for Taawoun. Ball comes in and Nacho Fernandez at the back post heads it away. Marquinhos to Dani Alves. I can definitely see sort of the lads getting a goal here. Nacho Fernandez with the block, forcing the corner. Morris with the corner in. Taawoun heads it away, but not too far away. Morris puts another great ball in and Bonaventura heads it away this time. Kramaric gets on it. Played it to Calabec, but Buami's going to intercept. Buami. Bonaventura to Calabec. Crample. Tolisso to Bonaventura. Tolisso to Bonaventura. Crample. Fisker to Crample. And that's it in the game. And Marseille, my boys Marseille, actually doing well. And with that win, we actually go through to the next round. What I don't hope, or what I don't want to happen though, is us play really well in the pre-season, us get to the main season and become really shit. If we can keep this momentum going, that'd be really cool, really good. So doing what happened to Napoli in the first season. But we've got a lot of lads here, so we'll see. Man of the match will go to Bonaventura for 7.9. To be fair though, the only reason I won is because of the mistake from Hideki in the first game, so that is the end of the match day 2. Hope you enjoyed. Match day 3 will be done on Thursday. That's my next day off from work, so only makes sense. And we'll see who will go through to the quarterfinals of this pre-season tournament and who's gonna end up watching from the stands. So take care until then, adios.